Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Garrymore. This is a historic day for the club. The first game was between Lechen and Garrymore. The second game was between Mayo and Longford. The teams are out on the pitch.
One, two, one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
I said I have open, huh?
Det är man precis så.
Welcome to Garrymore, ladies and gentlemen. Teams are out on the pitch. We're about ready to begin. This historic occasion opened up the Garrymore clubhouse. First game was between Lechen and Garrymore. Teams are still kicking about. I don't see any changes in the team at the moment. Okay, the backs are back, the forwards are forwards, and away they go. Up goes Dick Miller for the ball. Kicks it up, right up the field. Up they go, down they come. Tom Kearney out the ball. Out the field. Jella Collins with the ball. Oh, Danny Nolan intercepts. Danny long kick into Michael Clesham. Slips. Back to go. Pat Dixon. Mike Collins. Sideline ball to Garrymore. How comes Billy Fitzpatrick to take it? Billy with the kick. Changes his mind. Kicks it in low. Louis Dolan loses the ball. Back they go. Louis Dolan go for the ball. Collects. Hits it across the goal. It was Michael Clesham with the ball. Hits the post. In the come Tom Welch. Over the bear. Pine for Garrymore. And we hope the rain is going to clear off. Tom Welch with the ball again. Kicks it in. And here, out they come. Pat Dixon loses it. Mike Collins at the ball. Collins out with the ball. Out the field. In they go. Out they come. Out comes John Alley. Clears it out. John Collins with the ball. Still going through. Still going through. They come ball goes straight through. Mary Jo Conley collects it. Out the field towards Dominic Conway. Dick Miller collects it. Dick with the ball now. It's across to Dominic Conway. Dominic up the field. Punch further ahead. Out they come. McConnell's at the ball again. Robinson with the ball again. Robinson. Back they come. Free to Lakin.
Come on, open it up then. Open it up. Yeah, no, there's nobody inside at all. No foul on foul inside.
Free into Lakin. Short one. In it go. Over the bear. Fine for Lakin. John Cannon. Scorer.
There are two changes on the programme for this senior league game between Garrymore and Lacken. David Kelly, right full back instead of Warwick Monaghan on the Garrymore team, and Pete Collins instead of Tony McGarry on the Lacken team. The score at the moment is 1 point each.
Come on, Lacken, now. No, open it up now. Run, lads. Watch that ball. Open it up.
Pettinelli with the kick out. Out he comes, out this side of the field to John Tierney and Tom Robinson. Ball breaks, Tom Conley comes back. Tips it out. Back he goes, John Tierney. Out they go. John Lahny with the ball. Mike Fitzmaurice, rather. Gets a free in for Lakin.
Come on, open it up. That's it, Jack. Come on, run it.
Mike Fitzmaurice taking himself. Standing back. Up he comes. Kicks in a high ball across the goal. Up they go. Ball breaks. David Kelly clears it out for Garrymore. Out of Tom Welsh. Tom Welsh gathers. 3 in for Lakin. He fouled Peter McGarry.
Somebody should run to the ball like that.
Tom Robinson to take it.
Watch the break.
Back he goes. Up he comes. Hair ball towards the goal. Ball breaks. Paul Flannery collects it. Garrymore captain. Out to Dick Mellett. Dick, high ball up the field between Michael Clesham. Tony Hines collects it.
Now, open it up.
David Collins at the ball. Ball is on the goal. John Tierney goes across. Ball breaks. Dick Mellett fails to collect it. Tom Robinson with the ball. Out across here. Mike Fitzmaurice at the ball. Ball breaks. Back to goal. Danny Dolan and Mike Fitzmaurice. Danny Dolan collects. Danny still with the ball. Crosses the own goal. Ball blocked down. Free out to Garrymore. And the rain is still coming down. It may clear up though. Mate Joe places the ball for the kick out. Pettinelli, yeah. Up comes Paddy, out the field. Up they go. Dick Mellett goes up for it. Ball drops. Dick on the ground. Dick with the ball. Referee decides a hot ball. Up they go. Ball breaks down. David Collins at the ball. They're still robbed by John Tierney. Ball breaks. Across the face of the goal. Into the goal. Ball gonna David Kelly goes back. Mike Wilson. Out the field with David Kelly, clears it out. Ball goes over the line. Line ball to Garrymore. Paul Flannery takes it. Up the field. Up they go. Ball break. Mike McGarry with the ball. Mike Collins up the field. In they go. Lacken going through. Tony Robinson with the ball. Still Tony Robinson. Across the face of the goal. Ball breaks. Major Conley loses it. Scramble in the goal mouth. Ball hops out. Paul Flannery comes down for it. Big scramble in the goal mouth there. Out comes Paul Flannery. Up the side of the field. Up goes Tom Connolly. Ball breaks. Peter McGarry. Peter McGarry. Long, high ball. Mary O'Connell slips in the goal. Saves it. Captain Comic collects. Free out to Garrymore.
Come out on the
50 rather. Sean Clark to take this free.
Throw them there.
Bit of confusion when the 50 should be taken. Sean Clark to take it. Hits it low. In it comes out, there comes. Ball breaks. Over the bear, Mike Fitzmaurice. Good point for Lecken. Good point for Mick Robinson. 2 points to 1. Lecken in the lead. From that low 50. Berdio places the ball again. Padden Ellis take the kick out.
Come on, keep it running now.
Out it comes. Midfield. Danny Dolan goes up for it. Collects it. Tackles. Sean Clark. Tackles him. Still Danny Dolan. Still Danny Dolan. Hits it across. Just Tom Connolly. Tom Connolly collects it with one hand. Still Tom Connolly with the ball into Louis Dolan. Louis with the ball. Tackled by 2 men. Kicks it in low. Billy Fitzpatrick fails to collect it. In the gum. John Collins collects it. Collins at the ball. Charlie Collins at the ball. Up the field. Up they go, Dominic. Padden Ellis. To Collins. Padden Ellis fouls him. Free into Lecken. Referee having a word with Padden Ellis there. Runs back in position. Blocked down Patrickson, blocks it down. Leaves it to Dick Miller. Dick Miller with the ball. Kicks in a high ball. Into Mike Clesham and Tony Hines. Tony Hines collects it. He's on the ground. Tackled by Patrickson. Louis Dolan and Michael Clesham. Hits it back. John Laney puts it back further. Out the side of the field. Out, over the sideline. Line ball, Garrymore. How comes the ball? Who was he was going to take it? John Tierney. John Tierney with the line ball. In it goes. Up goes Louis Dolan. Ball breaks. Billy Fitzpatrick collects it. Billy Fitzpatrick going through Billy. Bites it, hits it wide. Bad miss there by Billy. Out comes the ball again. Out they go. Sean Clark with the ball. Sean Clark still with the ball. Hits it up the field. Up goes Dick Miller. Dick Miller collects it. Beats John Collins there. Dick Miller charges with the ball. Free selection. Tom Connolly got a belt on the back there. Charlie Collins at the ball. Kicks it. Another free selection. Tom Connolly was too close to the ball. Sean Clark to take it. Big long high kick into John Ellie. John Ellie slips, goes back, collects it. John Ellie's fouled. Free out to Garrymore.
Come on, lad, come on. For Jesus' sake, then.
Padden Ellie collects the ball. Hits it out. Porrick Fanry with the ball. Tackled by 2 men. Beats the both of them. Hits it up the field. Tom Connolly out of position a little bit. Charlie Collins collects it. Still Charlie Collins. Tackled by Tom Connolly. Tom Robinson with the ball. Tackled by John Tierney. Hit it back. Mike Collins. Mike Collins is fouled. John Tierney. Hit out to the side of the field and that's slipping and sliding over. Danny Dolan goes over as a man. John Collins with the ball. Hits it in. Charlie Collins still with the ball. Sean Clark hits the eye ball in. Point for Lecken. 3-1.
Well done, Charlie. Well played.
Mary Jo places the ball again for the kick out.
Come on! Come on, lift it! Get back, you know, you want that. Come on, let's do it.
Back goes Mary Jo. Out comes Parinelli. Up he comes, kicks the ball out. Middle of the field, up they go. Dick Mellett goes up. Sean Clark collects. Dick Mellett pushed in the back. Dick Mellett pushes in the back. Pushed. Sean Collins in the back.
Come on, John. Forwards, you're all bunched again. Come on, out.
PJ McGarry to take it.
Up, lads. Spread it, Tony.
Up comes PJ. Into the goal. Paul Fenner comes out, miskicks it. Still Paul Fenner, tackled. Tom Roberts hits it in. Back goes Dominic Conway. Still Dominic Conway. Out is David Kelly. David up the field, to side the field. Oh, ball blocked down. Sean Clark. In it goes.
Come on, Garrymore, way go.
Paul intercepted it. Out over the sideline. Line ball to Garrymore. Out over the sideline there. By David Collins.
Keep them running.
John Elliott places the ball for the sideline.
But Dara, don't
Out comes John. Hits it out the side of the field. Back to goal.
Dara.
Another line ball for Garrymore. John Tierney to take it. Up goes John. Up the field. Out the side of the field again. Going off near across sideline again. Out over the sideline. Tony ends it head run.
All right.
Paul almost hit me in the head. Line ball for Garrymore again. Out comes John Tierney again into the middle. Dick Mellett right there for his ball breaks down. Neil Collins is fouled. Free out to Lecken. Mike Collins fouled there.
Come on, run it.
Out it comes, up they go again. 3 men goes for it. Back they go. Ball steps by. Back goes Dominic. Dominic Hammer fouled.
Again, tighten up there.
Fouled by Sean Clark. Dominic Hammer takes this line ball. Up he comes. Low one, blocked down. Out comes Tom Welch. Gathers it. Back to Dick Mellett. Into Tom Welch again. Still Tom Welch. High ball by Tom Welch. High dropping, lobbing ball into the goal mouth. Ball drops. It's saved on the line. Out it comes again. Out was Tom Welch again. And Danny Dolan. Danny collects it. Danny loses it. Gathers it again. Kind of going back way. Now he's turned. Still Danny Dolan. Tackled by 2 men. Punches it into his brother Louis. Louis with the ball. Louis takes a shot. It's going over the bar. Tied for Garrymore. Good score there. Good point from Louis Dolan. 3 points to do now in favour of Lecken.
Come on, I can keep it up now. Come on.
John Clark with the kick out. Out to the middle of the field. Up goes Dick Mellett. Lets it over the head. Danny Dolan collects it. Still Danny. Long ball in by Danny. In towards Billy Fitzpatrick. Billy collects it. Billy takes the shot. It's going into Louis Dolan. Up they go. Louis punches it out. Back goes Tom Welsh. Pat Dixon. Who's having a quiet game so far. Pat. Low ball into the middle. Blocked down. John Loughney out the side of the field. John Collins at the ball. John Collins at the ball. Up the field. No one marking him. Cross comes Dick Mellett. Cross comes Dick Mellett. Cross comes Dick Mellett. Still John Collins kicks it up the field. In it goes. Parinelli shouts. Back they go. Dominic Conway goes to the ball. Referee falls into it. Pitch is kind of slippy. Free out to Garrymore.
Come on, speed up the ball.
Back goes Padinelli. Goalkeeper Paddy up the middle of the field. Up they go. Goes Dick Miller. Ball breaks down. Danny Dolan collects it. Still Danny Dolan. Into Tom Welsh. Tom Welsh beats his man. Still Tom Welsh. Tom takes a shot. High shot. That's gone straight and through over the bar. Great point, Tom Welsh. Marvellous point from Tom Welsh there. Marvellous point from Tom Welsh. John Clark take the kick out. John Clark hits it out. Out of the middle field. Up they go. Ball breaks. Sean Clark has it. That's a drop. Sean Clark is fouled by Danny Dolan. Free selection.
Danny Dolan was an own way.
Referee takes Danny Dolan's name, puts it in the book for a foul on Sean Clark there.
Come on now, it's moving now. Come on, up it up.
Free selection. Michael Collins take it. Short time. Out they come. Kicked up on the other Tom Welsh. Michael Collins collects it again. Long ball into the corner. Taken by Dick Miller. Joe Lahane and Dick Miller. Joe Lahane with a high kick. It's just gone wide.
Whatever you forward is back when the ball is given. Come on. So long.
So good. Just usually no.
Yeah. Padinelli with the kick out for Garrymore. How goes Paddy? Still even score here. It's that great by Tom Welsh. Up they go. Dick Miller collects it. Still Dick Miller. Dick Miller has fouled. Dick Miller has fouled. Free to Garrymore. Dominic Conway to take it. Dominic Conway with the kick. Into Tom Connolly. Up they go. The ball goes back. Billy Fitzpatrick collects it with one hand. Still Billy Fitzpatrick. Still Billy Fitzpatrick. Billy kicks it into the middle. Wide. Bad miss by Billy. John Clark with the kick out. Back he goes. Out it comes. Out to the side of the field. Up goes Tom Connolly. Pushes him in the back. Free to leg. Short free. Taken to Sean Clark. Sean Clark with the ball. Kicks up the middle. Dominic Conway's fouled. Tommy Clark fouled Dominic Conway.
Come on, Dominic, boy. Long.
Dominic up the middle. Out the go. Tom Conway goes through it.
There you go.
Charlie Collins collects it up the field. Product Henry after Tony Collins. Tony Collins still with the ball. Free into Lecken. Long free into the middle. Up goes Dominic Conway, loses the ball. Dominic Conway is fouled. Dominic Conway is down injured. He's okay, up he gets again. Padinelli take the free out. Still 3 points each. And it's starting to rain again. Out goes Padinelli. Up the middle of the field. Back they go, ball hops, breaks. Back they go, Danny Dolan goes in, Louis Dolan goes in. Out goes Pat Dixon. Across the field, Danny Dolan kind of slips. Back he goes to the ball. Danny Dolan collects the ball. Into Dick Mellett. Oh, the ball goes too long. That goes Tommy Conley collects it. Peter McGarrett slips. Tom Conley. Into Tom Welsh. Takes a shot. Great point. Another point Tom Welsh. Great point from Tom Welsh there again. That was 4 points to 3. See, Louis Dolan is limping. Here comes John Clark with the kick out again. Louis Dolan is limping, still limping. Up he comes out, it comes out the middle of the field. Up they go, down it comes. Ball hops. Sean Clark collects it. Sean Clark breaks away from Danny Dolan and Dick Miller. Still Sean Clark, still Sean Clark. Followed by Danny Dolan, he hasn't got the speed. Drops the ball, still Clark, out the park, Fennery meets him, back they go. Ball kicked across the goal again. John Lahney goes back for it. Across the goal. In it goes. Mike for Smart into the middle, Dominic Conway collects it. Out the field by Dominic Conway. Dick Miller collects it. Back to Louis Dolan. Still Louis Dolan, out towards Tom Welsh. Ball slipping, Tom Welsh dribbles past, Tom Welsh. Just beating to the ball there, McConnell. Tom McConnell comes back. Tom Connolly back, Louis Dolan collects it. Louis into Tom Welsh again, who's having a great game. Tom Welsh goes in, punches it across to Louis. Dolan going through. Louis Dolan carries the ball too far. It's a free out to Lacken. So still 4 points to 3 in favour of Garrymore. Tom Welsh is having a great game. Here comes John Clark again. Placing the ball.
Watch the brakes now, come on.
Now he comes. Out of the middle of the field. Of course, Danny Dolan breaks the ball down. Tommy Connolly's beaten to the ball there. Tony Robertson collects it. Tackle across to Sean Clark. Dick Millett intervenes. Danny Dolan.
Come on, get it going.
Sean Docker gone down injured. Paul Penrose collects the ball. Louis Dolan loses the ball. Picks it up again. Into the middle. Mike Clishan goes up for it. Patrick Singh collects it. Into Tom Welsh again. Into Tom Welsh. Into Billy Fitzpatrick. Lovely shot. Goal for Garrymore. Great goal by Billy Fitzpatrick. Great goal. A great pass from Tom Welsh. Brilliant movement by the Garrymore players there. Brilliant movement. First goal scored in the Garrymore new pitch. And who better man to get it than Billy Fitzpatrick? That saviour of Garrymore many times. Kick out, comes out again. Up goes Dick Miller, collects it. Dick with the ball. Dick a high long run into the middle. Oh, John Clark drops it. Ball has gone out of play. It's a free out to Lacken.
50!
The goalkeeper was tackled there. How comes John Clark again? Out towards the middle of the field. Up goes Dick Miller, drops it. Louis Dolan right behind him. Collects it. Hits it in the middle. Miall Connors collects it. Louis Dolan collects it again. Straight into Louis Dolan's hands. Into Tom Welsh. Looks up. Takes a shot. Over the bar. Another great point. Tom Welsh is having a marvellous game. Tom Welsh is having a storming game. John Clark places the ball with the kick out again. So now it's 1-5 to 3 points in favour of Garrymore. John Clark hits it out to Sam Conley. Up goes Tommy. The ball goes back over the head. Tom Conley pushing on the back. Free to Lacken. Shot free. Bit of confusion there. Bit of confusion. Shot free. Danny Conway fouled there by Danny Conway. Takes the free. Into the middle. Here they come. Ball goes in wide. Ball by Charlie Collins. Mary Jo Conley places the ball for the kick out once more. Padinelli takes it out to the middle of the field. Of course, Danny Dolan. Danny Dolan collects. Still Danny Dolan with the ball. Taken by John Collins. Danny Dolan, followed by John Collins. Peter Garrymore. John Tierney taken. John a low free out to the side of the field. Out goes Billy Fitzpatrick. And Tony Hines still down over the sideline. Flying well to Garrymore. Billy's going to take it himself. Billy, short one. Ours to Dick Millie. Dick with the ball. Cross to Tom Welch. Tom Welch comes across. Cross to Billy Fitzpatrick again. Billy going soloing up the field. Takes a long shot that's gone wide. So still 1-5 to 3 points. Favour of Garrymore. John Clark with the ball again for the kick out. Back he goes. Up he comes. Out to the middle of the field. Up they go. The ball breaks. John Clark collects it. Little chip ahead. Clark comes Porrick Flannery. Porrick with the ball. Still Porrick Flannery with the ball. Into Dick Millett. Ball into the middle from Dick Millett. Pat Dixon slips across a bit of his Patrick. Tom Welch takes the shot. The great pipe Tom Welch again. A great pipe Tom Welch. Tom Welch is having a storming game. It was a few inches lower, it'd been in the back of the net. How comes the kick out? Up they go. Charlie Collins up the field. Come Declan Collins. Cross to Sean Clark. Sean Clark with the ball. Sean Clark with the ball. Tony Robinson with the ball. Tony takes the shot across the face of the goal. It's going wide. It's blocked down. Padinelli collects it. Padinelli out the middle of the field. Out comes Tom Connolly collects it. Tom Connolly collects it. Tom Connolly up the middle to Danny Dolan. Danny with the ball. Into Michael Christian. Cross to Pat Dixon. Into Danny Dolan again. Just cannot reach it. Gets a boot to it. Billy Fitzpatrick collects it. Still Billy. Still Billy with the ball. In across to Tom Welch. Oh, Tom just cannot reach it. Ball goes into John Clark and the goal. Cleared out. And it's half time here and the rain is coming down. It's 1-6 to 3 points in favour of Garrymore.
The half-time score.
Backs are backs, forwards are forwards. In goes the ball. Up the go. Ball breaks. John Collins up the field. Out comes Padinelli. Up the side of the field, there's Tom Welch. And Tony Hines. Tom Welch still with the ball, rolls on the ground. Back to Dominic Conway. Dominic with the ball. Half blocked down. Louis Dolan collects it. Louis with the ball. Up to Michael Christian slips in the real ground. Pat Dixon comes back. Still Pat Dixon. Across the goal, Pat Dixon. Michael Christian gets a boot. In goes Louis Dolan. Ball blocked down. Out the side of the field. Mike Collins up the field. Up goes Porrick Flannery. And Peter Collins. Sean Clark with the ball now. Into the middle of the goal. Out they come. Padinelli beaten the turn. Well, like John Alley collects it. John with the ball. Out the far side of the field. John Collins goes up for it. Collects, beats Danny Dolan. John Collins. Long ball into the middle. This goes wide. That's the first wide of the second half. Matty Joe places the ball for the kick out. Back goes Padinelli. Out it comes to the middle of the field. Had to go. Go Dick Millett. Ball breaks. Tom Welch back. Tom Welch is having a storming game. Up the middle of the field. Here comes Louis Dolan collects it. Loses it. Into his brother Danny collects it. Mike Clutching collects it. Mike a wide ball towards Pat Dixon. They go back. Pat Dixon gets a boot to it. Still testing away. Ball kicked across the middle of the goal. Out comes Mike. Comes Michael Collins the ball. Clears it out. Joe Collins at the ball. Cross to Sean Clark. Sean Clark still with the ball. Still Sean Clark. Tackle. Sean takes a long high shot into the middle. It's going. Just over the bar. Good point from Sean Clark. So that's 164 points. Out comes Mary Jo again. Placing the ball for the kick out.
Open it up. Keep it right out. Pete, keep them right out.
Up comes Paddy Nally with the kick. Out the middle of the field. Up goes Danny Dolan and John Collins. Danny is fouled. Free to Garrymore. John Tierney take it. Back goes John. High kick in the middle by John Tierney. Into Louis Dolan. Up they go. Ball breaks. Beats Danny. Cross goes Sean Clark. Out to Michael Collins. Up the middle. Tony Robinson goes for it. P. Collins the ball. Back down. Paddy Nally beats his man. Well beaten Paddy Nally. Beats John Nally there. Across the face they go. Into his brother John. Out through the middle. Danny Collins. Into John Collins. Across goes the wall. Matthew Conley saves it. Out to Porrick Flannery. Porrick with the ball. Stolen up the field. Out was Tom Welch. And Louis Dolan. Louis collects it. Still away. Hit it across. David Kelly with the ball. David hits the ball out of this near sideline. Out comes Michael Clesham. Breaks the ball. Sean Clark collects it. Across the goal. Tommy Conley collects it. Into Dick Miller. Cross to Louis Dolan. Tom Walsh running through, shouting for a pass. Into Billy Fitzpatrick. Into Tom Walsh again. Still Tom Walsh takes a shot. This time goes wide, which is something unusual for Tom Walsh. So still 164 points. Short kick out. Up the field to Joe Collins. Joe with the ball. Joe foul by Dominic Conway. Free to Lecken.
Come on, run it, Peter. Come on, Rick.
It's free to Lecken. You'd expect Dominic Conway to take his name, the referee. Michael Collins hit it across. Sean Clark tackled by Tom Welsh. Back goes Dominic Conway. Out to Dick Millett.
Dominic. Come on, let that ball in.
Free against Dick Miller.
Oh, let's go. Come on, open it up. Come on, Sean. Get them up.
So free and to Lecken. Joe Collins take it. Enters the middle. Up they go. Ball breaks. Out comes Porrick Flannery. Porrick beaten down. Goes back. Collects it. Still Porrick Flannery. Out to Dick Miller. Dick with the ball. Cross to Louis Dolan. Louis beaten the hand. Shot here, blocked down. Cross. Big Collins. John Tierney saves it. John Tierney with the ball. Up they go. Ball breaks. Tom Welsh loses it. Tom Kearney has it. Up goes Danny Dolan to the sky. Danny with the ball. Pass to his brother Louis. Ball into the middle. Told Billy Fitzpatrick. Billy slips. Beaten this time. Charlie Collins out the field. John Tierney and Tom Robinson. Up the middle of the field. Louis Dolan blocks it down. Goes back. Still Louis Dolan. Beats two men. Cross Tom Connolly. John Tierney gets a boot to it. Still made over in the corner. Ball goes out over the line. Lecken ball this time. Free the leg. In it goes. Ball breaks. Out comes John Tierney with the ball. Cross to Louis Dolan. Dick Miller, bad pass. Dick Miller, Sean Clark intercepts it. Sean Clark going straight to the middle. Slow ball in. Second ball. Followed by Forrest Flannery. And Joe Collins. Free into Leicester. Tony Robinson take it. Here comes Tony. He should find this one. Up he comes. Up goes Tony. Send it. Oh, wide ball. So still 164 points. Almost 10 minutes gone in the second half.
Huh? Huh? I don't have that one. Oh, that's right, that's right.
May Joe places the ball for the kick out. Up he comes. Out the middle of the field, up they go. Ball breaks down. Back goes Dominic Conway. Dominic collects it. He's up the middle. Sean Clark waiting for it. Sean Clark across the field. Joe Collins. Long high ball from Joe Collins into the middle. Paddy Nally goes through it. Out goes Paddy. Out was Tommy Connolly. Up it goes, loses the ball. Back goes Charlie Collins. Still with the ball. Still with the ball. Still with the ball. John Tierney goes back, collects it. High ball out in the middle of the field. Louis Dolan loses the ball there. Cross to Joe Collins again. High ball into the middle. Up they go. It should be better. Joe Collins pitches it out. Back goes David Kelly, gets a boot of it. How comes cross Sean Clark and Dominic Conway? Dominic Conway is down injured. Got a doctor knock there. Dominic's still down injured. Dominic seems to be okay. Yeah, doctor knocked there in the head. Walked out of the pitch. Time ball to Lack and take it straight to Dominic Conway. Coming up the middle of the field. Mike Clishan goes for it. Breaks to Pat Dixon. Pat with the ball. Into the middle. Towards Billy Fitzpatrick. Billy with the ball. Still Billy with the ball. Cross to Tom Welsh. Out goes Tom. Beats his man well. Tom Welsh loses the ball. Blocked down again. Sean Clark. Tony Robinson. John Tierney. Ball breaks. Comes John Alley, blocks it down. Take a minute. Up the middle, 2-0. From behind, Clishan beats his man, Mike Clishan, the ball. Straight to Michael Collins. Ball hops over Dominic Conway. Michael Fitzmaurice into the middle. Into Joe Collins. Tackled by Paul Flannery. Charging with the ball. Free to Garrymore. Taken straight to Lackenmid. Tony Robinson thinks I hit it into the goal because Mary Joe Conley punches it out. There Joe collects it again. Out to John Tierney. Marvellous save from Meta Joe. Free into Lecken. Michael Fitzmaurice takes it over the bear. Good pint. Mike Fitzmaurice. So now it's 1-6 for Garrymore.
Come on, open it up now. Come on, lad.
5 pints for Lecken. Pattinelli with a kick out. Pete Collins has gone off. I think Parkman will tease on for Lecken. Up comes Pattinelli. Out the middle of the field. Up goes Danny Dolan. Danny collects it. Still Danny. Danny Dolan fouled. Free to Garrymore. John Tierney take it. About 15 minutes gone in the second half. Up comes John Tierney. Out goes Tom Connolly, loses it. Back goes Billy Fitzpatrick. Billy gets a boot of it. He's off Charlie Collins. Line ball to Garrymore. Billy Fitzpatrick takes it. Enters Tom Welch. Up goes Tom. Breaks to Tom Connolly. Back to Tom Welch. Tom takes a shot. Tom sends it away. There's another substitute in the Lecken team. John Clark with the kick out. That was Billy Fitzpatrick takes it over one hand. Still Billy. Loses it. Still Billy. Up he gets. Slips again. Back to Tom Connolly. Punches it into Louis Dolan with the ball. Louis takes a shot. Pine for Garrymore. So now it's 1-7 to 5 pints in favour of Garrymore. Sean Clark out with the kick out. Out to the middle of the field. Goes Dick Mellett and Sean Clark. Dick collects it. Dick into the middle. There you go. Patrickson beaten. Joe Lahney. Dick collects it again. Into Billy Fitzpatrick. Billy with the ball. Cross to Danny Dolan. Danny goes down the middle. Still Danny. Takes a shot. Into the goal. Saved by John Clark. Out the side of the field. Cross goes Sean Clark. Ball still in play. Mike Fitzmaurice collects it. Tackled by Porrick Flannery.
Come on, Red. Well done, come on. You're all right, Sean.
Mike Fitzmaurice fouled. Flash free taken by Lecken to Joe Collins. Across the middle. Tony Robert takes a shot. Over the bar. Fine for Lecken. Mary Jo places the ball for the kick out. There's another sub coming on the Lecken team. Out comes Pattinelli with the kick out. Out to the middle of the field. Up goes Dick Miller and Sean Clark again. Ball breaks. Stalemate in the middle of the field. Tommy Hannick collects it. Across the field, Joe Collins. Out towards the wing. Back out to Robinson. Ball's gone over the line. Line ball for Garrymore. John let it take it. John, low ball. Straight out over the sideline again. Line ball to Lacken.
Come on, lads, you got out of here. Come on, lads.
Charlie Cannon up the field. Good Louis Dolan one ahead. Ball breaks. Padden Alley gets the kick to it. Dominic Hammer comes across. And Sean Clark. Tom Walsh collects it. Still Tom Walsh. Up the field. Up towards Billy Fitzpatrick. Beaten this time. Ball breaks. Padden Alley collects it for Garrymore. Paddy out the middle of the field. To Dick Mellett. Dick with the ball. Dick, long ball into the middle. Joe Lahoney misses it. PJ McGarry collects it. PJ McGarry is fouled. Free out. To like him. Fresh, short, free. Dick Mellett gets the boot to it. Danny Dolan hair blocks it down. Ball breaks. Now Danny has it. Front of the goal. Enters Billy Fitzpatrick. Enters Billy Fitzpatrick in front of the goal. Takes the shot. A goal for Garrymore. Great goal, Billy Fitzpatrick. So now it's 2-7 to 6 points in favour of Garrymore. Great goal. A Billy Fitzpatrick. Out comes the kick out. Tom Kearney up to Sean Clark. Sean Clark with the ball. Sean solo up the field, followed by Louis Dolan. Sean kicks it in the middle. Joe Collins slips, gets up, still has the ball. Going in the middle, loses the ball. Dominic Hammer collects it. John Tierney clears it out. 800 Robinson kicks, going wide ball. Manager places the ball again.
Come on, Ben. Come on, kid, quick, over here. Over here on this man.
Dominic Hammer with the kick out.
Come on, be light.
Another sub in the Lacken team. Out it comes. Up they go, ball goes over their heads. Back comes PJ McGarry and Tom Connolly. McGarry gets the ball into Sean Clark. Parry Flannery intercepts it. Parry swallowed up the field. Still Parry. Into Louis Dolan. Cross to Billy Fitzpatrick. Tommy Connolly. Billy Fitzpatrick again. Still Billy. Still Billy. Still Billy Fitzpatrick. Being forced to go wide. Kicks it inside. Mike Session collects it. Wide ball.
Come on, Ed, come on.
Kick out for Lacken. Out of Dick Miller, who goes up for it. Dick drops the ball. Back goes PJ McGarry. Ball happens to Parry Flannery comes across. Trellican's beats him. Ball breaks for John Ellie. Joe Lahoney. John Ellie kicks it out. John Tierney beaten by Sean Clark. Sean with the ball. Sean Clark ball into the middle. Sean the ball into Joe Collins takes a shot. The ball goes wide. Still 2-7 to 6 points in favour of Garrymore. Padden Alley with a kick out again. Up comes Paddy. Out towards the middle of the field. because Dick Mallet lets the ball drop. Still made. John Tierney collects it. John with the ball. John Tierney is fouled. Charlie Collins free to Garrymore. Up the field for Louis Dolan. Louis collects it. Louis ball into the middle. It's blocked down. Tom Kearney up the field. Out over the sideline. Line ball for Garrymore.
Come on, fast. Oh, come on, you must be in, man. You got that.
Playing ball to Dick Mallet. Still Dick with the ball. Cross Tommy Connolly. Cross the middle to Louis Dolan. Louis with the ball. Louis takes a long shot and there's the middle. The ball is going. Mike Clishan goes up for him. Ball cleared out. Out of Tom Walsh. Tom Walsh crossed the ball at Flannery. Warwick slips. Louis Dolan goes to the ball. Flannery collects it again. He'll play Flannery. Interest. Tom Walsh collects it. Tom takes a shot. Tom takes the shot into the goalkeeper. Saved by John Clark. Because Tommy Walsh again. Cross to Danny Dolan. Danny picks the ball off the ground. Free out. To Lacken. Short free. The middle. Tony Robinson with the ball. Up the field. John Alley goes back. John loses the ball. Let's pass him. Cross goes David Kelly. David gets the shoot of him. Still David Kelly. Still David Kelly.
Dick, leave it.
Line ball for Lacken. Across the pace to goal. Tom Connolly lets it run through. Peter McGarry collects it. Maher Connolly, great save of Maher Connolly. Out to Dick Miller out the side of the field. Another great save of Maher Joe. Dick collects it. Dick Miller out towards Danny Dolan. He won't reach it. Charlie Collins enters the middle. Enters David Kelly in the corner. Sean Clark goes for it. Stalemate. Stalemate. Free into Lacken. Free into Lacken's time ticks away. Oops, Tony Robinson needs to across the face of the goal. Wide ball. Maher Joe places the ball again for the kick out. Out comes Padinelli. Out towards the middle of the field. Up they go. I couldn't believe it's Peter to Tom Connolly. Tom with the ball now. Free to Garrymore. Tom Connolly fouled there by PJ McGarry. Billy's taking himself. Cross to Dick Miller. John Tierney take the free this time. Here comes John. Enters the middle. Danny Dolan goes out for it. Danny won't reach it. Collins is shot blocked down. Danny Dolan blocks him. Danny Dolan fouled the free to Garrymore. Billy Fitzpatrick's taken.
What's at the field, Joe?
Billy Fitz with the free. In towards the middle. Up they go. Wide ball. John Black with the kick out again for Lecken. Out he comes. We've got Dick Millett and PJ McGarry. Ball breaks. Cross comes Porrick Flannery. Porrick with the ball. Takes a high shot. It's going to go wide. So it's still 2-7 to 6 pence.
How would you mean?
How are you, Jim?
The phone.
Not too bad. How are you?
PJ McGarry. Shot blocked down. Tom Connolly and Tom Kearney hits it across the goal. Tom Walsh goes across for it. Tom Walsh collects it. Tom with the ball. Out to Billy Fitz. Mike Clisham. Mike takes a shot. Mike takes a shot. Across the goal. Up they go. Great goal. Billy Fitzpatrick got a fish to it. The back of the net. That's 3 goals for Billy Fitzpatrick. Ball blocked down. Danny Dolan goes across. Danny goes across, collects the ball. Still Danny. Danny Dolan fouled. Free to Garrymore again. Billy Fitz has scored a hat-trick. Tom Welch slips there, loses the ball. That's from Forrest Flannery. Ball goes out over the sideline. Line ball to Lecken. The game is almost over. It's 3-7 to 6 points now in favour of Garrymore. I've got Dick Millett. Dick collects it. Over Joe Conlon to the head. Still Dick Millett. Hits across. Tom Connolly gets a shoot of it. Louis Dolan. Michael Collins. Out to Joe Collins. Up the field. PJ McGarry. Long ball into the middle. To David Kelly. Ball breaks. Kelly gets a bit of it. Kicks for touch. Line ball to Lecken. Fast one taken. Ball breaks. Back goes John Tierney. Across to Paddy Nally. Paddy out to Porrick Flannery. Flannery out to Dick Millett. Dick with the ball. Pat Dixon shouting for a pass here. Pat Dixon collects it. Pat Dixon going through. Pat hit this shot in towards Billy Fitzpatrick. Beaten. Billy goes back. Flicks it. Morgan out over the sideline. Line ball to Lecken. The game is almost over. What a great way to open the pitch. It's a good win over Lecken. Line ball is taken. Up goes Dick Millett. Dick with the ball. Danny Dolan with the ball. High ball. End of the night. Tom Welch goes up for the ball breaks. Comes to Dan Dolan again. Danny shot across the goal. No one there. Ball across the field to Joe Collins. Tackled by John Tierney. That's the beam guy. Fast ball up the field. Dominic Hammer collected. And the game is over. Great win for Garrymore. 3-7 to 6 points.
Final score in the Senior League game is Garrymore 3-7, Lacken 6.
Everyone will wish an enjoyable day. Unfortunately, our morning started on a poor road with all the rain, but it's cleared off, and you have an enjoyable day's entertainment, plus our buffet tonight and social, and we intend to celebrate our festivities. It's a historic day for Garrymore. We've reached a milestone, the completion of our complex, dressing rooms and football pitch, and it is a proud day for the younger generation, the middle group and the very young toddlers. As I said, they're the people of tomorrow, and we know they'll enjoy themselves. And especially there's one group of people I'd like to pay special credit to, that's the older generation. As I look down and see Paul Heaney, Michael Varley, Willie Varley, Martin Brady, the Hanians, the Terrible Twins, you name them. Those are the people that set Garrymore going, the Mangans and the Hagans. Those are the people that has us where we are today, that set the foundations and the pride and loyalty. And but for them we would not be here. And we must never forget these men. Because as long as Garrymore are going, those are the people we owe the due credit to for putting us where we are. And we have a number of guests here today. First and foremost, Dr. Mickey Loftus, who will be opening the pitch. He's the President-elect of the GAA. It is a very prestigious position within this small country. He's a Mayo man, which makes it a greater joy for us. But most of all, while it is a very prestigious position, no one deserves it better than Dr. Mickey. Because anyone that knows anything about Dr. Mickey within the province of Connacht, within Crossmolina, anything that's going on in Crossmolina, Dr. Mickey's behind it. He's not just a publicity man there for the big occasion. Dr. Mickey's the man that's working in the background, seeing that everything is done. And they said he duly got his due reward, and we congratulate him on behalf of Garrymore and everyone in South Mayo. We also have our county chairman, Paddy Muldoon, a man of many words at times, and he can be quiet at more times, but undoubtedly as the day progresses, Paddy will become more talkative. He'll be hearing more of him as the day moves on. We'll have our local priest, Father Welsh, who will be blessing the pitch. We extend them every good wishes for the day to Father Concannon, our curate, and one man who has played football for Garrymore and has written an article for our history book, Father Bell. And last but not least, Father Newell, better known to Garrymore people as Marchin. I'm sure many of our 70s team here are looking down their knees. He's skinned them so many times going across that pitch. We owe a lot to that man. He really set us on a high note in the 70s. And Newell in the dressing room was something to experience. And already you can see some of the players scratching their heads when they think back. Thank you very much, Martin, for the great days. We'll have more to come. I see some of our county councillors here. They're shaking hands in respect of parties. There's no talk about missing money or helicopters or anything today, or inflation. Figures and everything are right today. I see Jim Higgins and our county chairman, Martin Finn, and Sean Fitz is down there. Peter Marley's there, someone tells me. I hope I've no one left out. That road is done down there. We owe to our local 7 councillors, plus Paddy Burke and M.J. McGrail from the Castlebar area. They contributed money towards the widening of the corners. I hear that one of our great footballers of the past, Sean Flanagan, is also here. So we extend them every good wishes. I think we're almost ready to roll for Dr. Mickey to perform the ceremonies. Our history book is on sale, The Story of Garrymore, £2. I'm sure you're all dying to get your hands on it. It's on sale up here around the corner, and it's very good reading. Just before I go, I'd like to thank the press, and especially the Western people, for producing our book, the press for all their publicity over the last few weeks. And once again, I wish you a very enjoyable day, and our band, band, who produced a nice note to start the day going, and of course all our teams. We will be having a presentation, as you already heard, inside in the dressing room or the community centre after the match. And we thank our sponsors, Leadmore Ices, that is Seamus O'Brien, for sponsoring the trophies. Also Gain Even, that great footballer, for sponsoring trophies as well. And to Seamus Cullinan, proprietor of the Arena Hotel, for putting up in the lead for the inter-county teams this evening. I think we're ready to roll. I'll hand you over to Dr. Mickey, who would like to say a few words. Sorry, we had a slight change in the itinerary. Father Welsh said we would perform the blessing here first, and a few speeches, and then we'll be going into the pitch to bless the pitch. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Now let us ask God to bless this community centre. Loving Father, we praise you for your glory. Look on us with love as we gather here today. Bless this building, which we now dedicate to the service of this community. Bless your people as they use this centre. Bring your peace and joy into their lives and fill them with your happiness. Father, we give you thanks and praise forever and ever. Amen. Caerly, Anarcha, agus a cóide ile. Bhaid mar dús buchas a hort Seamus mar ochta an fáte a cóide ró. Agus bhaid am leis am an brodúil as ma chunda féin I gcónaí agus cothairithe an glub ionach seo I Garrymore. Cuidí an club seo go mór le 10 mbliana nús le fás agus sim na pelle UEO. Tom an áras behind shop new. This is really Garrymore's day, when you realise all that you planned over the years and has come to fruition. You have your lovely ground, well appointed in every way with your press box and with the other facilities. You have the new dressing rooms and the community centre here, and last but not least, and I just had a glance at it now, your club history, which is quite comprehensive, and credit to you. I know, as I just said, in the past 10 years you really have played a big part in Mayo football, winning 5 titles, 5 senior county titles in '74, and you were the only Mayo club that went to the All-Ireland Club Championship. And you did this to the club final. You did this despite the fact that you had no home whatsoever, and you started to get down to work in you got the ground in 1970, and in 1981, when all the legal things were overcome, you got down with grit and determination to work to what you have today. And I understand that this took up a lot of hard work, which I can well appreciate, and time and effort. But of course you had a capable man under the great leadership of Jimmy here, Jim Nally. I'd like to compliment them. And his team, and I believe there was another man closely involved, which along with the excellent committee, and that was Percy McHugh, who I understand. When I think of this in the other way, when you won the 5 senior county titles with difficult conditions, what's going to happen in the next few years when you have those facilities? I'll help the other clubs in Mayo. So, just when we see a pitch, we just think of it as games, but I think for the youth it will mean an awful lot in the coming years, and please God will use it to the full facility, and that it will play that great part in developing them in many ways. This is the centenary of our association, you're all quite well aware, and some 8 years ago there was a survey done of the number of grounds the association had, and it was 35%. The recent one shows that clubs, 80% of clubs now own their own grounds. And here in Mayo, I would say it's right up to 90%, and this is in no small due credit to the county board for what they have done. And I'd like to compliment Paddy Muldoon and all the officers of the county board for that. And
what has happened here in Garrymore today, and it's happening quite a bit around the country at the moment, is it just shows you what the association is all about. Games, community, things Irish. That's what it is. Recently, following our Congress in Belfast, our President came in for fair, unjustified criticism from an outside source, saying that we were claiming that we were completely Irish in comparison to other peoples. But if you only realise what the association is about, and that is that we are games, and we're primarily games, but we're a lot more than that also. As I said, we're a community, and we're also promoting everything that is Irish as far as possible. If you only came here to Garrymore and to the other 2,000 clubs in the country, you would realise that the association is much more than a games organisation. I won't detain you too much long. I know the showers are threatening, but Morbilia score, Mawailam, Buikas go Wallet, and go to the Hubble Shivlum, Captain Shohanu. Tom Quincha Baraki and Club Shaw on Yark, Mark Turret, and War with Hubra. August Nish, Fogum, and Park, Oscar Shaw. Dr. Mickey now will put the tape and will play our flag in commemoration. We're ready to go.
Right.
Now, Dolos. We're now to make the pitch, we're just the pitch, and we're ready to get on to the football thing again. So once again, thank you very much.
Excellent. Who's number 7? Kezia.
Would all the former Garrymore players in the 30s, 40s and 50s please come immediately in front of the press box for a photograph. Any other former players in Garrymore, please come immediately in front of the press box for a photograph.
Are you running us on it? Are you done up?
I'm getting the old player.
All former Garrymore players, older generation players are lined up for a picture in front of the press box. Some great players there.
Could we have a welcome for the Mayo team, please? The Mayo team once again, as there are a number of changes, is as follows. In goal, in red, right full back, Johnny Monaghan. Full back, S. Durkin. Left full back, Kevin Early. Right half back, Frank Noon. Centre half back, Peter Ford instead of John Mahan. Left half back, John Finn. Centre field is T.J. Kilgallen instead of Willie Joe Padden and Sean Dower. Right half forward is John Welch for Ger Gerty. Centre half forward is Dermot Flanagan instead of Porrick Brogan. Left half forward, Tony Finnerty. Right full forward is Brian Kilkelly. Full forward, Jimmy Buck. And left corner forward is Martin Kearney instead of Kevin McStay. Tim from Val, who would like to thank very much for coming along.
Mic is switched on, isn't it? Yeah, make sure it's on all the time.
The pen has left the field. The ball is about to be thrown in. Everyone is in position. Peter McGrath checks his watch. The ball is in play. Up they go, down they come. Sean Maher up the ball, loses it. Liam Tierney followed by Peter Ford there. Free to Langford. Sean O'Shea to take it. High ball. In towards the middle. Up there rise. Ball breaks. Cleared. Frightening up the field. Ball breaks. Mike Duggan. Ball breaks. Back to Martin Kearney. Martin Kearney. Ball breaks loose. A pint. Wide ball from Brian Kilkelly. The game is starting at a good pace. John Merton with the kick out. Out it comes. Up the right. Kilgallen gets a hand to it. Mike Duggan with the ball. Up the field. Up goes John Finn. Still John Finn. John Finn is fouled. Free to Mayo. Frank Nunn to take it. Up the field. Try Jimmy Buck. Doesn't get that fair. Mike Curlton with the ball. Shot blocked down. Mike Duggan with the ball again. Alright, and a rep goes. Peter Ford has the ball from Mayo. Johnny Manhan. Up the field. Ball. Jimmy Buck was high. Shot from by Kilkelly. Wide. Out comes the ball. Up they go. Try Sharmard. Loses the ball. Connick Carberry at the ball. Free to Monaghan. To Langford rather. Sean O'Shea to take it. Good kick. Cross goes Johnny Monaghan from Mayo. Johnny collects it. Still Johnny Monaghan. Punches it out. Dermot Flanagan. Dermot slips, recovers. Dermot through ball into Sean Maher. Sean Maher with the ball. Still Sean Maher with the ball. Into Jimmy Buck. Jimmy Buck rises for it, loses it. Comes after it. TJ Kilgannon with the ball. Cross to Martin Kearney. Cross to Dermot Flanagan. Dermot with the ball. Dermot takes a shot. High into the corner. It's blocked down. Kevin. Paul Smith. Out was Mike Duggan. Mike Duggan with the ball. Faced by Jimmy Buck. Still Mike Duggan. Cross to Dave Barry. On Dave Barry with the ball. Into the middle. Up they go. Jerry Clark. Through ball there. Into the corner. Mike McCormick over the bar. Great ball. Great shot from Mike McCormick. A pint for Langford, no score for Mayo. Mike Webb with the kick out. Out comes Mike. Out of centre of the field, up they go. Sean Maher either for loses it. Back to come, 2 Mayo men collide. Ball breaks through. This corner to him, ball up the middle. Mike McCormick with the ball. Chatting towards the goal, out comes Mike Webb. Mike Webb collects it. Out to John Finn. Will he get to it? Yeah, John Finn collects it. Still John Finn. Up the middle. Martin Kearney with the ball. Into Jimmy Buck, slips. Kevin Hughes clears it. Ball breaks. Right now in an angle. Sean Maher collects it. Sean Maher in the middle. Jimmy Buck into Martin Kearney. Martin Kearney going through. Still Martin Kearney takes a shot. Wide ball. Still a point to no score in favour of Langford. John Martin with the kick out for Longford. Back he goes. Up he comes. Out towards the centre of the field, up the rise. Ball breaks. Outside the field. John Finn. Dizzy Barry. Ball breaks to Sean Maher. Past TJ Kilgannon. Into Jimmy Burke. Breaks. John Walsh. Back to TJ Kilgannon. Into John Walsh again. John Walsh front of the goal. Loses the ball. Ball is cleared by Mick Connerton. Paul Canberra at the ball. Longford. Into the middle. Up to go. Ball breaks. Liam Tierney with the ball. Liam Tierney takes a shot. Goes wide.
Where's your man now, Corrick? Where's your man, Corrick?
Mick Webb with the kick out. Out to the middle of the field. Up the right. TJ Kilgannon rises. The ball breaks. Frank Nunn gets the boot of it. Ball is clear. Casey enters the middle. Has some Kevin Nedley. Out to TJ Kilgannon. TJ with the ball. Up the middle. Ball breaks down the middle. Blocked down. Up to John Finn goes to the ball. John Finn collects it. Down towards Martin Kearney. Martin Kearney beaten. John Finn follows up. Both of them are beaten. Ball breaks. Frank Nunn gets shattered. Line ball Mayo. Come up Leo Tierney now. John Finn takes it. Up the middle. Up goes Dermot Flanagan, collects it. Dermot put the ball. Dermot out the wing. Hits the ball towards the middle. Ball breaks. Across the goal. Take the shot, Martin Kearney, a pint from Mayo. Good pint from Martin Kearney. So now it's 1 pint each. About 10 minutes gone in the game. Kick out to the side of the field. At the field to go, breaks it down. Block down, Sean O'Shea with the ball. Hits up the middle of the field. Dizzy Barry with the ball. Tackled by John Flynn. And by Dermot Flanagan. Still Dizzy Barry. Sean O'Shea up the field. Out they come. Coming out lane, Eugene McCormick. Back to Dizzy Barry. Into the middle. Party Camberry going through. We're looking for shot blocked down. Back goes Frank Noon. Frank with the ball. Out the field. Up goes John Walsh for him. Breaks down. Back they go. Line ball for Longford. Michael Duggan takes it. Johnny Manning collects the ball. Drops it again. Out to TJ Kilgannon. TJ with the ball. Out for John Welsh. Collects it. Ryan Kilkelly. Up the field. Has come Jimmy Burke. And Kieran will get a boot to it. Out of the field. Frank Noon with the ball. Into Dermot Flanagan. High ball in the middle. Crosses Martin Kearney, collects it. Martin Kearney is fouled. Free into Mayo. John Walsh to take it. Puts it in. Over the bar. So now it's 2 points to 1 in favour of Mayo. John Merton wants to kick out. Out to the middle of the field, up to T.J. Kilgannon, ball breaks. Stalemate, Sean Maher can't pick it up. Breaks again, Dermot Flanagan gets the boot. That happened to Finnerty. There's a Barry with the ball. These John Flynn. Still there's a Barry. Walking after the Barry there. Climb on the sides. Throws in the ball. Back to John Flynn. In the middle, John Welsh pushes the man in the back. Pushes the Martin Casey in a free out to Longford. Sean O'Shea to take it. Sean with the free. Up they go. Ball hops and bobs. Johnny Manning collects it. Up to John Welsh. John's had half blocked down. Back goes Sean O'Shea. Sean with the ball. Turn Mike O'Hara. Loses the ball. How comes the ball again? Cross the Mike Duggan. The ball hit in the middle. Johnny Manning collects it. Out of John Finn. Walking out the side of the field. Line ball. Longford. Line ball for Longford. John Connaughton loses the ball. Back comes Anthony Finnerty. Ball goes across. Leo Tierney with the ball. Leo takes the shot. It's going to go sideways. Up they go. Ball falls. Well taken by Kevin Early. Out the right now. To TJ Kilgannon. TJ with the ball. Still TJ. Across to Peter Ford. Peter Ford up the field. Ball breaks off Michael Kelly. We haven't hit the shot half blocked down. Shot comes up the field. Cross from Sean Maher comes across. Loses the ball. Mike O'Hara has the ball. Stalemate. Leo Tierney with the ball. Mike O'Hara again. High shot from Mike O'Hara towards the goal. Great pint, Mike O'Hara. Good pint from Mike O'Hara. So that's 2 pints each. Big Webb places the ball for the kick out again. Out towards the middle of the field. Up they go. The ball breaks. In goes the ball. Nugent McCormick. Ball breaks down. Leo Tierney has it. Robbed. Out now. Dermot Flanagan with the ball now. Dermot up the field. High ball to the middle. Out comes Jimmy Burke. Jimmy collects the ball. Into Dermot Flanagan. Beaten. This time. Kearney was out the field. Sean O'Shea. Dizzy Barry again. Sean Maher. Tackles Pat Carberry. Free to Longford. Sean O'Shea to take. Up the field. Up they go. John Finn goes up. John Finn collects it. Out was John Welsh beaten. Right now slips. Johnny Manning gets the boot for it. Johnny collects it. Out to Johnny Welsh. Back to Frank Nolan again. Frank up the field. Up towards Jimmy Burke again. Jimmy collects it. Probing ball in the middle. Back down. Leo Connaughton. The ball. Out the field. Collected by Sean Maher. To Dermot Flanagan. Dermot with the ball. Into Sean Maher again. Sean going through the middle. Sean takes a shot. Half block down. 50 to Mayo. So it's still 2 points each. Merton Kearney take this 50 from Mayo. Up comes Merton. Takes the kick. Looks good. Good point, Merton Kearney. So it's 3 points to do in favour of Mayo now. Sean O'Shea with the ball out to the sideline. Bounces. Out over the sideline. Line ball. Mayo. John Finn will take it. Out comes John Finn with the kick. Ball breaks. Leo Connaughton with the ball. Leo Connaughton. That's Desi Barry. Desi with the ball. Ball up the middle. Sean Clapp breaks it. Seamus Durkin loses it. Leo Tierney with the ball now. Leo. Into Jerry Clark. Shot half black down. Right noon collects it. Out the field. Out is Brian Kilkelly with the ball now. Still Brian Kilkelly. Still Brian Kilkelly. Takes a shot. Wide ball from Brian Kilkelly. John Merton will kick out again. So still 3 points to 2. Out comes the ball. Breaks. Sean Maher catches it. Sean Maher with the ball now. Sean Maher bad pass. Blocked down by Sean Connaughton again. Out in Merton Casey. Up the middle. Lambert breaking through. Mick O'Hara in the middle. Ball breaks. Jerry Clark over the bar. Good point for Langford. Jerry Clark. Mick Bear with the kick out again. Mick Bear with the ball now. Out it comes. The middle of the field. Up the rise. Sean Maher collects it. Sean Maher is stripped. Pat Carberry. Free into Mayo. Dermot Flanagan to take it. Dermot with the free. Up goes Anthony Finnerty collects it. Punches it back. Martin Kearney slips. Out comes the ball. Leo Connaughton. Out to the side. Ball breaks. Frank Nolan with the ball. Frank takes the shot. Pint for Mayo. Good pint for Frank Nolan. So John Merton will kick out again. How comes the ball? Up the right, shot Maher. It's far of the hand. Peter Ford loses it. Gains it again. Back to TJ Gannon. Dermot Flanagan with the ball now. Still Dermot Flanagan. Ball into the corner. Merton Kearney chases it. Merton Kearney still with the ball. Still Merton Kearney. Kicks it across the goal out for Jimmy Burke. Jimmy Burke collects it. Jimmy Burke shot black down. Anthony Finnerty takes a shot. And a pint for Mayo. Good pint from Anthony Finnerty. So now it's 5 points to 3 now in favour of Mayo. How comes the ball? John Merton out towards the middle of the field, up the right. Ball breaks. Back comes Frank Nolan. Frank Nolan up the middle. Up comes Jimmy Burke for the ball. Ball breaks off Jimmy Burke. Merton Casey with the ball. Kicks the ball. Out over the sideline. Line ball Mayo. Line ball is taken. Up they go. Ball blocked down. Out of the middle of the field. Because Peter Ford catches the one hand. It's Peter Ford. Jamal hits in the middle. Right Kelly, the ball breaks. Out comes Merton Casey out the ball for Longford. Breaks to Park Carberry. Park Carberry up the middle. Back with Seamus Durkin. Back with Seamus Durkin. The ball is gone wide.
Push down half back, so push out half back, push out.
McWebb with a kick out once more. Out it comes, out in the middle of the field. Of course, Sean Maher loses it. Ball breaks in through. Does he barely hit the ball? It does the middle. Terry Clark over the bar. Good point. Longford there. McWebb with the kick out. Once more for Mayo. Now it's 5 points to 4. Fair of Mayo. Now goes Mickey Webb. Out he comes. Out towards the middle of the field. Up they go. Ball breaks down. Ball breaks. Kevin Early. Mickey McCormick. The ball breaks. John Finn collects it. Still John Finn. John Finn is fouled. Free to Mayo. Kevin Early to take it. Now comes Kevin. Out to John Finn. Still John Finn. John Finn fouled again. And free for Mayo again. John will take it himself this time. John cross up TJ Kilgannon. TJ drops it. John McCormick. Back to Merton Casey. Ball hops out over the line. Line ball Mayo. Johnny Monaghan take it. Hold Johnny. Jim Flanagan collects it. Into Brian Kilkelly. Still Brian Kilkelly. Still Brian Kilkelly. Takes the shot. Brian Kilkelly. The ball goes wide. That's 3 or 4 wides from Brian Kilkelly. John Merton will kick out again. How comes the ball out to the middle of the field again? Up the rise. Sean Maher collects it. It's Sean Maher. Sean shot like down. Come back to him again. Ball breaks in the middle. Kevin Hughes collects it out the field. Johnny Monaghan gets fished it. Ball got out over the line ball to Longford. Straight out over the line again. It's line ball from Mayo this time. Frank Nunn takes it. Out to Jimmy Burke collects it. Jimmy into the middle. Frank Kelly hits it across. Dermot Flanagan gets a hand to it. Dermot Flanagan is straight through. Hit it across the goal. TJ Gannis first shot is blocked. Second shot is blocked. penalty to Mayo. Touched the ball on the ground. Martin Kearney takes it. Up comes Martin Kearney, takes the shot. Back at the net, goal for Mayo. Now it's 1-5 to 4-5 now for Mayo. Great goal there.
That's it, Paul. Stay with him. Intimidate. Come on.
John Martin with a kick out again.
Closer, Pete.
Up the right, Sean Maher collects it. Ball breaks. Frank Noon. Across to Brian Kilkelly. Back to Frank Noon. Still Frank Noon. Still Frank Noon. Or Jimmy Burke. Hit it across. Brian Kilkelly. Brian Kilkelly on the ground. Gets up again. Down the ground again. Hits the ball out. Leo Connerton out with the ball, the pace. Out it comes. Ball breaks. Like, no hair out the ball. Hits it in. Jimmy Burke with the ball now. Jimmy, Dermot Flanagan. Oh, Frank Noon rather. Frank with the ball. All blocked down. And Casey out the field, out over the line ball. Mayo. Johnny Mannon to take it. Frank Noon decides to take it in the stud. In it goes. Jimmy Burke collects it. In Dermot Flanagan takes a shot. Gonna go wide. John Martin will kick out here. Out to the middle of the field because John Welsh loses it. Ball breaks. Sim Sprankle Kelly collects it. Sean Maher with the ball now. Into Sprankle Kelly. Takes a shot. Across the goals. Gone wide. So it's still 1-5 to 4 points in favour of Mayo.
Right, TJ again. Come on, at half time.
John Martin again will kick out. Comes John out the field. Ball punched on. Leo Tierney with the ball. Leo Tierney followed by Frank Noon. Still Leo Tierney. Pass the ball back. High shot in from Mickey McCormick. It goes wide. Mick Budd with the kick out once more. Out it comes. To right. Maher rises for it. Ball breaks. Leo Tierney's after it. Leo Tierney picks it up. Still Leo Tierney. Ball breaks. Gerald Clark was fouled. 3 in. Sean McCormick take it. Takes it. Goes over the bar. Pint for Longford. That was 1-5 for Mayo. 5 pints for Longford. It must be almost half time. Big Bob again with the kick out. Up comes Mick. Rise for the ball breaks. Right there then. Ball breaks down, Kevin McCormick. Pass the goal, Frank Noon goes out for it. Frank Noon and Mike O'Hara, Frank Noon and Mike O'Hara. Frank Noon wins the race. Trying now across to Johnny Monaghan. Johnny Monaghan with the ball. Ball breaks. Back goes John Walsh, Mayo. John Walsh has the ball. TJ Hilgana. Missed. John Finn. Desiree Barry hits the ball and the ball breaks across the goal. McWhip collects it. Ball breaks out. Still bobbing and happening around. John Finn collects it. John Finn takes it. Hits it out the side of the field. Still John Finn. Ball breaks. John O'Shea. With the ball, takes a kick, slips as he takes it. Breaks across the goal. Blocked by Frank Nolan. Free into Longford. Merton Casey there. Foul. Up he comes. The free. It's it in. It's over the bar. Good pint. John McCormick there with a good pint.
Come on now, Max. Keep it going.
Mick Webb kicking with the ball again. How come Mick Webb with the kick? Desi Barry with the ball. Hill Desi. Here it goes, one hand, Shimmer Storkin kicks the ball. It's fouled. Free to Mayo. Out comes, ball blocked down. Leo Tierney crossed the field. Half blocked down, goes to Frank now. Frank with the ball. TJ Kilgannon. TJ with the ball, breaks. Jimmy Burke whistles it, slips. Out comes John Merton, the goalkeeper. Hits it across. Ball goes over the line. Time ball to Mayo. Martin Kearney to take it. Martin Kearney takes it. Sharp one. Breaks. Never really back. Thomas Flanagan comes back for it. John O'Shea beats him to it. Drop block down. Breaks to Pat Carberry. Still Pat Carberry. Still Pat Carberry. Hits the ball in. Back down Seamus Durkin. Miss kicks it. Leo Tierney with the ball. Still Leo Tierney. Hit it across. In towards the goal. Blocked down with Kevin Early. Kevin Early out towards Anthony Finnerty. Anthony Flexa. Has TJ Kilgannon. TJ with the ball. TJ on the ground down the side of the field. Out goes Jimmy Burke. Kevin Hughes puts it over the line. Line ball Mayo again. Martin Kearney take it. Martin Kearney hits it in towards the goal. The ball breaks and bobs. It's blocked out. Has a Demon Flanagan. Sean O'Shea slips. Demon Flanagan gets the boot on. John Welch misses it. Out comes John McCormick for the ball. John McCormick out over the sideline. Line ball to Mayo. It's 1-5 to 6 points at the moment. Mayo in the lead. Demon Flanagan with the spray. Demon takes it. Hits it in towards the middle. Ball goes wide. John Merton to give it a kick out. And half time still goes. So half time's 1-5, Mayo 6 points for Longford. behind you.
They do a bit. Well, they're not as good as this.
The second half was just beginning. Out here, hit it across the pitch. Got out over the sideline line ball from Mayo.
Tommy, will you check that it's rolling?
Line ball for Longford. Long kick into the middle. Blocked down Connerly, out the field. Hot by Paul Canterbury. Blocked out. TJ Hilgannon with the ball now. TJ up the field, up to Dermot Flanagan. Dermot collects it. Still Dermot Flanagan. Cross to Merton Kearney. Merton Kearney, long ball into the middle. Hops in, out comes John Merton. Ball is cleared. Up got TJ Hilgannon again. Still TJ Hilgannon. TJ fouled, free to Mayo. Merton Kearney is naked. Long ball from Merton, and there's a goal. Long high ball in. Up they go. Down they come. All out over the line. I see Henry Gavin is on the Mayo team. I think it's John Welch that's gone off. $50 from Mayo. Merton Kearney is taken. Shot one. It's Dermot Flanagan. And Merton Kearney. Merton shot that goes away. Right, it is John Welch that's gone off here. Henry Gavin on. John Merton kick out again for Mayo. For Longford rather. Back he goes, out comes the ball. I've got TJ Gannon. TJ grabs it. High ball in. Cross goes Dermot Flanagan. Dermot collects the ball. Hits it across. Blocked out, Kevin Hughes. Pat Carberry and Frank Noon. Pat Carberry's fouled. O'Shea. The free for Longford. Sean O'Shea up with the ball. Up the right, down with the ball. Breaks. TJ Gannon collects it. Out to Frank Noon. Back to TJ Gannon. Into the middle. To Jimmy Burke. Jimmy Burke collects it. Back to Dermot Flanagan. Out to TJ Gannon again. TJ not making much headway. Into Frank Noon. Frank takes a shot. That's over the bar. Good point, Frank Noon. That's 166 points in favour of Mayo. John Merton gave it a kick out for Longford. John with a kick out to the middle of the field, up the rise. Ball breaks, at and the collects it. Anthony to Jimmy Brock misses it. Kevin Hughes collects it. Out towards the side of the field. Sean Clark, Leo Tierney, Pat Carberry. Ball breaks. Mickey O'Hara. Hits it in low. Cross the come. Peter Ford slips. In goes Leo Tierney. Peter Ford gets it this time out over the line. Line ball Longford. In towards the middle. That's the goal. How can Seamus Struck? Kicks it out. It goes again. Desi Clark. Desi Clark cross to John McCormick. Mick Webb saves it. Out it comes, out with him. Henry Gavin collects it. Back to John Finn. Up the middle. TJ Gannon. TJ with the ball. Up the middle. Straight through. Jimmy Burke comes out. Still Jimmy Burke. Still Jimmy Burke. Hit it across. Brian Kilkelly. Into TJ Gannon. TJ Gannon on his bike. Right through the middle. Ball hops badly for him. In towards the number Flanagan. Punches it out. Captain Casey up the field. Up they go. Frank Nunn collects it. I'll come out to that interference in Blacktown. Line ball. Mayo. Frank Nunn takes it. Out the field, straight to Sean O'Shea who collects it. Sean with the ball up the field, up the middle, up to Frank Nunn again. Frank gathers it again. Pass to Henry Gavin. Into Deborah Flanagan collects it. To Brian Kilkelly. Brian Kilkelly loses the ball, gives it straight here. Cormac up the field, Johnny Monaghan misses it. Mickey O'Hara has the ball. To Mickey O'Hara. Right across the goal. Back goes right on again. Still right on. John McCormick. Pass to Desi Clark. Wide ball. There's something on the Longford team. I think it's Mike Riley. Mike Webb with the kick out. As he was going off. How comes the ball up? That's Sean Maher loses it. Right. I'll back down Sean O'Shea there. It's Mickey Duggan the front after Longford team. John McCormick with the free. John takes it, curling in towards the goal, blocked down. Mick Webb saves it. Good save by Mick Webb. Out of Johnny Monaghan. Johnny out. Kevin Early. Kevin Early overcarries the ball. Free into Longford. Yeah, McCormick to take it. Oh, he takes it over the bear. Good point for Longford there. Now it's 167 points. Favour of Longford. And favour of Mayo rather. How comes the ball? Centre of the field, up they go. Anthony Finnerty collects it. Out was Henry Gavin. Henry, ball right down the middle. Gathered by Lee Connorton. Hits it out. Out down. Pat Carberry. Tackled by two men. Still Pat Carberry. Hits it up the field. Up to the middle. Ball breaks. Hits across the field. Peter Ford. Frank Nolan hits it up the field. Here's Dermot Flanagan. Dermot Flanagan. Still Dermot Flanagan. Still Dermot Flanagan. Hits it out to the wing. Cross goes Merton Kearney. Merton Kearney with the ball. Beats his man. Hits it into the middle. Ball is blocked out. 50 for Mayo.
Very in deep play. Then you're running. Good through ball.
Martin Kearney takes 50. And he comes and hits the low block down. Now comes Sean Maher collects it. This is Sean Maher. This is Sean Maher with the ball. Sean shot blocked down. Collect to Henry Gavin. Henry takes the shot. Henry's shot's blocked down. John Merton catches in the goal. Out it comes. Ball hops. Out the goal. Leo Tierney on the bike. Leo Tierney on the move. Peter Ford after him. Still Leo Tierney. Leo Tierney's the shot. Goes wide. How comes McWebb's kick out? Up goes TJ Kilgannon. TJ with the ball. Cross to Peter Ford. Getting collected. Kicks it. Back down. Henry Gavin with the ball now. John Finn with the free. Out the side of the field. Up goes Michael Kelly. Doesn't get it. Park Smith has it. Hit out. Frank Noon collects it. Frank with the ball now. Jimmy Burke after it. Will he get there? Yeah, Jimmy Burke stops him going over the line. Jimmy Burke with the ball. Jimmy cross the field. Cross the field. Henry Gavin get the foot to it. Still Henry Gavin after the ball. Has to Brian Kilkelly. Brian Kilkelly. Henry Gavin. Martin Kearney collects it. Still Martin Kearney hits the right across the goal. Out of Jimmy Burke. TJ Kilgannon. TJ falls. Gets up. Loses the ball. Black down. Out comes Peter Ford. Leo Tierney there. Get a free. Mike O'Hara. Up the field. So Mickey McCormick keeps it in play. Frank Noon goes back.
Give it, Frank, give it!
Frank Noon still in the ball. Frank with the ball. Up the field. Kicks it to no one. To Mickey O'Hara. Down on the wing. Out comes the substitute. Mickey McCormick. Kicks it in. Sends the dummy, so another dummy. Does he Barry? Blocked down. John Finn gets a vote to it. Out of Jimmy Burke. Jimmy with the ball. Good ball into the middle. Dermot Flanagan comes back. Still Dermot with the ball. Hits it right across the goal. Out of TJ Kilgannon. TJ goes across to the ball. Collects it. He knows Jimmy Burke again. Ball blocked down. Free out to Langford. Kevin Hughes to take it. Takes a short free. Shawnee up the field. Mickey O'Hara again. Back to Pat Kerberry. Into the middle. Out down. To Jay Clark. Out to Mike O'Hara again. Ball breaks in the middle. Frank Noon gets it. Both way. Out to Henry Gavin. Henry shot blocks down. Brian Kilkelly slips. In goes ball in the middle. Blocked down. Henry Gavin again. Out it comes. Sean O'Shea. Just Sean O'Shea. Sean takes the shot. Across the goal. Wide. So it's still 167 points. Pair of Mayo. Mick Webber again with the kick out. Up comes Mick, kicks it up the middle of the field. Pat Carberry goes up for it. Gets it. Hits it in the middle. Ball runs loose. Out the field again. Sean Maher collects it. Still Sean Maher. Can he get rid of the ball? Still Sean Maher. Play goes up. To from Johnny Mann out. Jimmy Burke collects it. Jimmy Burke, still Jimmy Burke. Henry Gavin gets a fist at Tim Flanagan couldn't collect. Jimmy Buck collects the step. Henry Gavin collects the step. And got the ball blocked down. Out comes out to Sir Sean O'Shea again. John McCormick collects it. Back to Sean O'Shea. Creeping where the ball landed. Sean O'Shea tackled late. Free into Langford. Comes the ball. There's the goal. There's a Clark enters the goal. Saved by Mick Webb, collects it. Out of Frank now. Frank up the field, throws to Kilgannon. TJ Kilgannon with the ball. Up the field, up towards Jimmy Brock. Out comes Jimmy Brock. Jimmy collects it. Brian Kelly breaks inside. Jimmy Brock shot half blocked down. Anthony Finner into the middle. Brian Kelly cannot collect it. Ball's blocked down. Out to Connerton. Across to Martin Casey. Martin Casey hits the ball up the field. There you go. Frank Noon collects it. Still Frank Noon. Walking across. Anthony Finner goes collected. Brian Kelly in the middle. Martin Kearney collects the ball. Still Martin Kearney. Martin Kearney takes the shot. Wide ball. John Martin with the kick out again. Now comes John Martin up the field. Play go, ball breaks loose. Cross goes Dermot Flanagan. Dermot with the ball. In towards the middle, in towards Jimmy Buck. Jimmy Buck lets it run through. Back to go. Henry Gavin runs in. Ball's blocked down. Out it comes, still blocked down. Henry Gavin gets the boot. Out comes the ball. Kevin Hughes out to the middle of the field. Goes John Finn. Has to go back for it. Doesn't get there. Out comes Mick Webb. Mick Webb collects. Paul Knott didn't go fair. Back comes the ball. John McCormick. Still John McCormick. Still John McCormick. Takes the shot. Goes over the bar. Good point. Long further. Picked up with the kick out. Out comes the middle of the field. Up goes TJ again. Ball breaks loose. Jimmy McCormick up the field. Into the middle. Ball breaks. Kevin Early collects it. Kevin Early out the side of the field. Out of John Finn. Anthony Finnerty. Anthony Finnerty collects it. Back to John Finn. John, the ball into the middle. Blocked down. Up goes the ball to Mickey O'Hara again. Mickey O'Hara with the ball. Still Mickey O'Hara. Tries to get past John Monaghan. Hits it across. Leo Tierney. To Leo Tierney. Pass it to Jake Gannon. Takes a shot into the goal. 50 off Mick Webb. The score 1-6, 8 points in favour of Mayo. $50 to Longford. John McCormick to take it.
Come on, no matter.
Let's go with the equaliser. John McCormick's tip is taking it. Ball breaks loose. Out it comes. Hits it back. Leo Smith takes a shot over the bar. and a point for Longford. Scores are level. 1-6 to 9 points. Picked up with the kick out again. And the here it hit. It's the ball went out to play. Line ball to Longford. Sean O'Shea take it. Into the middle. Of course, Kevin Early. Let's lose the ball. Mike O'Hara has it. Mike O'Hara, the ball going into him. Mick Webb comes out. Punches the ball clear. Back goes John Finn. Collects it. Out to TJ Kilgannon. Out to Brian Kilkelly. Brian Kilkelly is pulled down. Free. Mayo taken quickly to Jimmy Rock. Jimmy Rock with the ball. Ending in the Brian Kilkelly. Still Brian Kilkelly. Takes the shot. Brian Kilkelly, a pint for Mayo. So now it's 1-7 to 9 points up here with Mayo. Good pint there from Brian Kilkelly.
Come on, Henry. It's a break, Henry. Come on now, we all lads. Raise it again, lads. Come on.
How comes kick John Merton out in the middle of the field. John Pinn collects it. Cameron Flanagan rather. Hits it up to Anthony Finnerty. Anthony Finnerty across. There's Brian Kilkelly and Jimmy Buck. Jimmy Buck collects it. Jimmy Buck into Henry Gavin. The ball runs loose. Blocked out. Brian Kilkelly has the one. What the goal? A marvellous save by John Merton. Fantastic save by John Merton there from Brian Kilkelly. Marvellous save. Could have been a goal. Out comes the kick out again. Henry Gowan knocks it out. Brian Kilkelly gets a hand to it. All is booted in. Out comes John Merton. TJ Gannon collects it. Cross to Sean Maher. Sean dispossessed. Cross it comes. Frank Nolan back. Frank with the ball. Free to Langford. Philip Smith. Take the free. Out it comes. Ball back down. Mike O'Hara has it. Ball runs loose. Go back to Mike O'Hara. Still Mike O'Hara. Ball's run loose again. Runs across. Shot from substitute goes in. Blocked down. Peter Ford. Out to Sean Maher. Sean with the ball. Out it comes to Stemmer Flanagan. Time ball to Mayo. Right now takes it. Henry Gavin collects. Henry tackled by 2 men. Gets away from them. Kicks the ball into the middle into Jimmy Burke. Jimmy can't get there. Ball is blocked down. Philip Smith. Cross Sean O'Shea. Brian Kilkelly gets a boot to it. Brian Kilkelly obstructed. Free into Mayo. Free taken. Henry Gavin enters the middle. Jimmy Buck collects it. Jimmy with the ball. Loses it. Out it comes. Across Merton Carney. Merton with the ball. Low. Intent in affinity. Loses the ball. Oh, it's cleared out the middle of the field. Sean Maher collects it. It's a wild shot. What a wild. Merton to kick out again. Merton Casey up the field. Mickey O'Hara with the ball. Johnny Mannon after him. Hits it into the middle. Stalemate. One player down injured. Ball hit across. John McCormick takes a shot. It's a good point. Save by Mick Welbert. Goes over the bar off his hands. Mick Welbert to kick out. Sub on me out him. Tom Martin for TJ. Again. Out comes the ball. Ball breaks close. Michael O'Hara's having a great game with the ball again. Hits it in the middle. Comes. Ball breaks loose. That's it. Jerry Clark over the bear. Time for Longford. Now it's 1-8 from you, 11 points for Longford. I see Merton Collins on the Mayo team. It's Tom Martin, the substitute with the ball. Carries the ball to fair. Off comes Peter Ford. Merton Connolly is on for Peter Ford. Sean O'Shea, free to Longford. Sean O'Shea to take it. And Kevin Early is after me, your team. In goes the ball. Paul runs loose. Henry Gavin with the ball. Henry hits it up the field. Mike Kelly beating that him. Henry Gavin again. Beating that him. Beaten by Sean O'Shea. In goes the ball. Cross Frank Noon collects it. Frank with the ball. Bring the ball breaks loose. Still Frank Noon. Just the ball breaks across the goal. Booted across the field. Cross called Mickey O'Hara again. And John Finn. Mickey O'Hara with the ball. Back to John McCormick. Peace Johnny Manor. High ball in. Marvellous point on John McCormick. Great point.
Come on now, Barhart, for the last 10 minutes. Come on, get into it.
Big Webb to kick out. Ball breaks. Emma Flanagan. High ball in. Ball breaks to Jimmy Burks inside. Still Jimmy Burks. Across to Merton Carey, who can't collect the 50. Merton Carey just robbed there at the last minute. Merton Carey take this 50. Up with Merton Carey, long high ball towards the goal. Got Michael Kelly, ball hops, bobs. Gets it, Edward Flanagan. Takes a shot. Blocked down, Anthony Finnerty, another 50. Merton Carey again to take it. Merton picking a spot. Takes the free. Enters the goal, up to go Jimmy Burke. That's a drop. The ball hobbles and bobbles and back by Sean O'Shea. Has to Merton Casey out the side of the field. Big high shot. Going to the sideline, gone to the sideline. Gone out over the sideline. Line ball to Mayo. Line ball taken by Frank Noon into the middle. Jimmy Burke falls. Tom Martin with the ball. Tom Martin. Right. Merton Casey gets it. Gets a boot. Shot blocked down. Stood on the slide in 3 minutes. Ball's blocked down up to the field. Frank Noon gets a hand to it. Pass Jimmy Burke collects it. Back to Frank Noon. Frank ball in towards the middle. No one there. Coming across. Goal! Merton Kearney, great goal. Hit down the volley. Great goal by Merton Kearney.
Come on, another fight, Mayo. Let him go.
Out comes the ball. Or Carberry. Still part of Carberry. Out comes the ball. Blocked down. Back they come. Sean Maher with the ball.
That's it. Hit the ball. Come on, get it.
In goes the ball. Johnny Man. Frank Noon. Still Frank Noon. Still Frank Noon. Still Frank Noon. Ball cleared up. Pat Carberry. Cross calls Jan Finn. Theo Smith with the ball. Chased by Sean Maher. Line ball Longford. Line ball taken. Comes to Johnny Manha. Johnny up to Dermot Flanagan. Slips, gets at his second attempt. Dermot Flanagan with the ball. Still Dermot Flanagan hits it in the middle. In does Ryan Kilkelly. Ryan collects it. Falls. Gets it back to Merton Kearney. Merton Kearney. High shot in the half after the goal post. In there come. It's bouncing and happen. It's blocked down. Merton Casey collects it. Ball blocked down. Half blocked down. Henry Gavin. Henry Gavin. Merton Kearney and the wide. So still 12 points to 2-8. Favour of Mayo. John Merton again with the kick out.
Come on, Henry again. Raise it again, Henry now. Come on. That's the stuff.
Up comes John Merton out. Side of the field up goes Henry Gavin. Ball hops and drops. Caught by Dermot Flanagan. Dermot Flanagan gets a free from Mayo.
Hit on the line, Tom Martin. Back in the line.
Ryan Kilkelly is taking it.
Come on, Dermot.
Here comes Brian. Up he comes. Takes the right across the field. Ball fisted in towards Dermot Flanagan. Flanagan in front of the goal. Lets the ball fall. Out it comes. Merton Kearney again. Oh, wide ball. The ball could have gone any place. So it's John Merton again. What a kick out. Ball hops. And drops and collected. Up the field, out over the sideline, line ball to Mayo.
Come on again now. Come on again. Come on. Come on.
And the ball is blocked down. Kick Kicked out the side of the field. Frightened slips as he going with the ball. Frightened beaten. Free to Longford. Red Carberry takes the free. Calls Sean Maher, let it fall. Michael O'Hara collects it. Still Michael O'Hara. Chased by Sean Maher. Still Michael O'Hara. Hits it across. The free into Longford. John McCormick takes it across the goal. Gonna go wide. No, it has to go a wide ball. But still, 12 points to 2-8 in favour of Mayo.
Final score, Mayo 2-8,
Right.
Longford 12 points.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Garrymore. This is a historic day for the club. The first game was between Lechen and Garrymore. The second game was between Mayo and Longford. The teams are out on the pitch.
One, two, one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
Welcome to Garrymore, ladies and gentlemen. Teams are out on the pitch. We're about ready to begin. This historic occasion opened up the Garrymore clubhouse. First game was between Lechen and Garrymore. Teams are still kicking about. I don't see any changes in the team at the moment. Okay, the backs are back, the forwards are forwards, and away they go. Up goes Dick Miller for the ball. Kicks it up the field. Up they go, down they come. Tom Kearney with the ball. Out the field. Gerald Collins with the ball. Out, Danny Nolan intercepts. Danny long kick into Michael Clesham. Slips. Back to go, Patrickson. Mike Collins. Sideline ball to Garrymore. How comes Billy Fitzpatrick to take it? Billy with the kick. Changes his mind. Kicks it in low. Louis Dolan loses the ball. Back they go. Louis Dolan go for the ball. Collects. Hits it across the goal. It was Michael Clesham with the ball. Hits the post. In come Tom Welch. Over the bear. Pine for Garrymore.
Come on, Joe, come on, don't stop there. Come on, keep going now.
And we hope the rain is going to clear off. Tom Welch with the ball again. Kicks it in. And here, out they come. Patrickson loses it. Mike Collins at the ball. Collins out with the ball. Out the field. In they go. Out they come. Out comes John Alley. Clears it out. John Collins with the ball. Still going through. Still going through. The ball goes straight through. Mary Jo Conley collects it. Out the field was Dominic Conway. Dick Miller collects it. Dick with the ball now. Hits it across to Dominic Conway. Dominic up the field. Punch further ahead. Out they come. McCallum at the ball again. Robinson with the ball again. Back they come. Free to Lakin.
Come on, open it up, then. Open it up.
Free into Lakin. Short one. In it go. Over the bear. Pine for Lakin. John Cannon. Scorer.
There are two changes on the programme for this senior league game between Garrymore and Lacken. David Kelly at right full back instead of Padraig Monaghan on the Garrymore team, and Pete Collins instead of Tony McGarry on the Lacken team. The score at the moment is 1 point each.
Come on, Lacken, now. Now open it up now. Run, lads. Open it up.
Pettinelli with the kick out. Out he comes, out the side of the field to John Tierney and Tom Robinson. Ball breaks, Tom Conley comes back. Tips it out. Back he goes, John Tierney. Out they go. John Lahan with the ball. Mike Fitzmaurice, rather. Gets a free in for Lacken.
Come on, open it up. That's it, Jack. Come on, run it.
Mike Fitzmaurice taking himself. Standing back. Up he comes. Kicks in a high ball, across the goal, up they go. Ball breaks. David Kelly clears it out for Garrymore. Out of Tom Welsh. Tom Welsh got this. 3 in for Lacken. He fouled PJ McGarry.
Somebody should run to a ball like that.
Tom Robinson to take it. Back he goes. Up he comes. Hair ball towards the goal. Ball breaks. Paul Flannery collects it. Garrymore captain. Out to Dick Mallet. Dick, high ball up the field between Michael Clesham. Tony Hines collects it. David Collins at the ball. Ball is on the goal. John Tierney goes across. Ball breaks. Dick Mallet fails to collect it. Tom Robinson with the ball. Out across here. Mike Fitzmaurice at the ball. Ball breaks. Back to goal. Danny Dolan and Mike Fitzmaurice. Danny Dolan collects. Danny still with the ball. Crosses the own goal. Ball blocked down. Free out to Garrymore. And the rain is still coming down. It may clear up though. Matty Joe places the ball for the kick out. Paddy, yeah. Up comes Paddy, out the field. Up they go. Dick Mellor goes up for it. Ball drops. Dick on the ground. Dick with the ball. Referee decides a hot ball. Up they go. Ball breaks down. David Collins at the ball. They're still robbed by John Tierney. Ball breaks. Across the face of the goal. Into the goal. Ball going to David Kelly goes back. Mike Wilson. Out the field with David Kelly. Clears it out. Ball goes over the line. Line ball to Garrymore. Paul Flannery takes it. Up the field. Up they go. Ball break. Mike McGarry at the ball. Mike Collins up the field. In they go. Lacken going through. Tony Robinson with the ball. Still Tony Robinson. Across the face of the goal. Ball breaks. Magic loses it. Scramble in the goal mouth. Ball hops out. Paul Flannery comes down for it. Big scramble in the goal mouth there. Out comes Paul Flannery. Up this side of the field. Up goes Tom Connolly. Ball breaks. Peter McGarry. Peter McGarry. Long, high ball. Matthew Connolly slips in the goal. Saves it. Captain Comic collects. Free out to Garrymore. 50 rather. Sean Clark to take this free. Bit of confusion when the 50 should be taken. Sean Clark to take it. Hit it low. In it comes out, there comes. Ball breaks. Over the bear, Mike Fitzmaurice. Good point for Lacken. Good point for Mick Robinson. 2 points to 1. Lacken in the lead from that low 50. Joe places the ball again. Padden Ellis takes the kick out. Out it comes. Midfield. Danny Dolan goes up for it. Collects it. Tackles. Sean Clark tackling him. Still Danny Dolan. Still Danny Dolan. Hits it across to Tom Connolly. Tom Connolly collects it with one hand. Still Tom Connolly with the ball into Louis Dolan. Louis with the ball. Tackled by two men. Kicks it in low. Billy Fitzpatrick fails to collect it. In the gum. John Collins collects it. Collins at the ball. Charlie Collins at the ball. Up the field. Up they go, Dominic. Padden Ellis. With Collins. Padden Ellis fouls him. Free into Lacken. Referee having a word with Paddy Nelly there. Runs back in position. Blocked down, Pat Dixon blocks it down. Leaves it to Dick Miller. Dick Miller with the ball. Kicks in a high ball. And there Mike Clesham and Tony Hines. Tony Hines collects it. He's on the ground. Tackled by Pat Dixon. Louis Dolan and Michael Clesham hits it back. John Laney puts it back further. Out the side of the field. Out, over the sideline. Line ball, Garrymore. How comes the ball? Who was he was going to take it? John Tierney. John Tierney with the line ball. In it goes. Up because Louis Dolan. Ball breaks. Billy Fitzpatrick collects it. Billy Fitzpatrick going through, Billy. Bites it, hits it wide. Bad miss there by Billy. How comes the ball again? Out they go. Sean Clark with the ball. Sean Clark with the ball. Hits it up the field. Up goes Dick Miller. Dick Miller collects it. Beats John Collins there. Dick Miller charges with the ball. Free selection. Tom Conley got a belt on the back there. Charlie Collins at the ball. Kicks it. Another free selection. Tom Conley was too close to the ball. Sean Clark to take it. Big long high kick into John Ellie. John Ellie slips, goes back, collects it. John Ellie's fouled. Free out to Garrymore.
Come on, lads, come on. For Jesus' sake, then.
Paddy Ellie collects the ball. Hits it out. Porrick Flannery with the ball. Tackled by two men. Beats the both of them. Hits it up the field. Tom Conley out of position a little bit. Charlie Collins collects it. Still Charlie Collins. Tackled by Tom Conley. Tom Robinson with the ball. Tackled by John Tierney. Hit it back. Mike Collins.